Hello, it's 8:04 p.m. Wow, I'm. It's one of those moments where I'm feeling too tired to even want to eat dinner. So I guess my sleep must be catching up to me, and my sleep must be catching up my lost sleep, and I don't know if I'll eat I guess eat dinner or not. I don't know. I'm just feeling so tired and so sleepy, and that's all I want to do is just go to sleep. And so it's one of these moments where I feel like the idea that I couldn't have felt like this and then go to work today, and then I've been feeling emotionally and mentally very low and depressed all day long. Just feeling very, very depressed. And scared of the immediate future, like scared of what will happen between this week and next week and the rest of the month. Just, feeling scared, fear of the future. And I don't know, just it's like I wish that my life could have been different in the way that I wanted, and me having more control over my life. Because I mean, it's like humans make life to be more complicated than it needs to be. The way this system is run is made that you know the system is made to where it's like an unbearable burden is put on humanity. you know um and it's like the idea that they said that women belong in a kitchen. I mean, I'm wondering what, like, I'm pretty sure that it seems like life is being made to put entertainment before basic living necessities. And a lot of us are so used to entertainment that we cry about being bored. Um, because I heard that, in the biblical days, it wasn't really, and even after that, it wasn't really any entertainment like there is now. With entertainment, they say it's basically the devil distracting you from your focus on God with entertainment and stuff. And, it seems like entertainment didn't come by until after World War II. And then with come entertainment comes mind control experiments as well. And then the fake psychiatry and mental health and the toxic foods and water and, the human experimentation and stuff. Um, this is like we're in an invisible chains. I mean, I always, wonder why can't a person just make and sell their own products, food, health, or otherwise, and then, without government interference or without a doggone business plan or government approval or control or anything like that. Because I think that's one of the things that's hindering some people I think less people would be homeless that way. If the government can get the hell out of our business, and if we didn't have to worry about being controlled and abused with taxes and stuff like that. Say if we can just make and sell our own lemonade cookies, or if we want to make and sell our own lotion, and not have to worry about keeping account of everything, and have to give another person that's higher up, an answer for everything. Or, me being targeted, I couldn't get away with trying to make and sell stuff and be unbothered. That I'll get cracked down on so quickly. And when in my hometown, New Orleans, I even went to City Hall at least twice, and even and try to ask about the opportunity to run my own business and stuff like that. But it's like they played all kinds of games and wouldn't allow me. It's like they try to block me. And it seems like they have no problem with all these witches and warlocks and Freemasons in New Orleans downtown in the French Quarter selling their evil products and stuff. But, you know, you couldn't sell anything for good. And being a target, it seemed like if I would have tried to sell stuff online and physically ship it out to my, if I had a product and I had to physically ship it out, I would get blamed if the gang stalkers deliberately, um, stop the product from getting to the other person, or selling if I was selling in person, like at a flea market or something. I heard that they purposely encouraged everybody to not come and buy from you and stuff like that, or they want to make sure your business doesn't thrive. So that's make a lot of stuff different and make it hard. I think I am gonna eat dinner. Gonna force myself eat dinner. Sorry if I'm not even talking properly right now. I felt the need to do a video, because my anxiety is really high and I needed to take, you know, get my feelings out. And I'm just feeling too depressed and too beat down. I even pretty much honestly hate that job or really don't like it, but and it's not even that much money. I'm not even trying to sound ungrateful or anything, but I'm just sick and tired of these low wage, part time, minimum wage jobs and stuff that you can barely even get by. And it's like supposedly the women, God didn't institute for the women to work outside the home, or us to be in these predicaments that we're in. You know, it's like back then I heard that women used to not specifically strictly stay inside the house, but even women would go out and gather food for the family, or either even gather ways to make baskets and sell them and stuff like that. You know, nobody can, like, I remember in the 80s when I was like in first grade. I think I remember people used to appreciate baskets being made and sold, or they appreciated good old sewing and stuff. But nowadays, nobody really cares about basket making, or if you try to make baskets or do basket weaving, people are not interested in that anymore. Seems like, you know, um, I don't know, but that's something I'm not skilled at anyway. Um, so I don't know. It's like I'm pretty upset that my life is not the way I wish for it to be or that I want. And I'm 37 years old and upset. Yeah, I'm bitter and upset that I can't be in control. Like I'm blocked from being in control over my own life. Um, and it's like I've seen like I feel helpless about everything. I'm feeling hopeless about everything. And I said, I'm feeling like very down and depressed. You know that it's like nothing can go my way. I can never have anything my way. I mean, and it's like the wicked can live such happy and successful lives with having nothing to complain about. And you know it's just so difficult, so hard, and everything. I don't know, it seems like a punishment slave job. I mean, I just wish that I could have just write my books and then, make a decent, not a whole lot of money, just enough to get by, but make a decent living off of my books and stuff like that. And rather than somebody else telling you, when you can take a break, or you can't do this, you can't do that, you have to do this, you have to do that. Like a total puppet on a string. And be told when you can use the bathroom and stuff, when you can eat, or you get punished for this, you're wrong for that. And people make it like just because the world operates crooked, then that's the right way to go. This whole entire world and life basically is out of God's order, out of what He planned, going the way of Satan. And it's like with this abusive and manipulative and controlling world, it's why unless people are being happy, with this system, um, it's like I'm just feeling so down right now, feeling depressed, and like I mean, I'm upset about the mask thing, and you know, I'm just still afraid that even if I do get a certain amount of work, and then landlords will still say that it's not enough money for me to get a place, and then it's like that job I know is something that I don't want to do for the rest of my life or for a long term. And it's not ideal for me because I need something quiet and by myself and where I can work when I want to, you know. And as I said, the Social Security Ticket to Work and voc rehab programs have failed me, and they failed a lot of people with disabilities. And then they, with this targeting and sleep deprivation, they make me too mentally non-functional. It's not my fault. Or any other targeted individual that's, being manipulated into being non-functional with the electronic weapons they force us to be disabled on purpose. you know Trying to maim us. And with this targeting, the trick is the fake TI perps come out of the woodwork and tell you ignore all your targeting, stop being negative, think positive. The narcissistic fake TI perps. And then once they get you to ignoring everything, like they pretend to play, both good and bad, and they tell you to ignore everything and pretend like it's for your own good. But no, it's a trick that if you start ignoring everything and stop documenting your targeting, then everybody gonna wonder why you're silent. And then once you get silent and they realize you're still alive, even if you didn't sell out, then everybody gonna start gossiping about you, and everybody's gonna start assuming that you did sell out. So that's the tricky thing here. That's pretty tricky that they'll make it like, I mean, the moment you be quiet, then everybody starts speculating whether or not you took a deal and sold out. And other targets have said that they've tried to ignore as well, and that the ignoring doesn't work. Not that we have to respond to everything, but people on Twitter don't shut up. People on Facebook, on other social media, Instagram, they don't shut up about what they show, what they're targeting. But so many people have stopped doing YouTube videos. As I said, if I be quiet, then y'all gonna think I sold out, or y'all gonna think I took a deal. They already brag about how they ruin my reputation via smear campaigns, and they think that shit is funny, to keep me isolated and by myself with no support, and battling this by myself, being fatigued and like severely fatigued and sleep deprived, and then forced to do overwork yourself with a low wage paying job when you got a bachelor's degree, and then struggling with homelessness and forced against your will to have to depend on panhandling and begging others for your survival. But even though the only thing I like about the job is you know the free jumping afterwards, I mean, or before, you know but I really don't like the job. But it's like the food I ate there yesterday because it was the first day and stuff, but I know I can't continue to eat chicken bites, the little fried chicken and french fries and pizza and sodas and ice cream. I can't keep eating like that, you know. But then y'all will look at me a certain way and condemn me for trying to buy salads to eat or smoothies or something, trying to eat healthier. I mean, so it's like I'm trying to fight to hold and stay strong with this job as long as possible. And then narcissistic abusers try to, make it like, oh, you should be grateful that you got a job in the first place. Y'all can have what y'all want, so why can't I have what I want? I know why, because y'all sold out and I didn't. So I'm glad I was able to mostly rest today, but I had some interruptions where, even this afternoon, off and on, I had to it was very hard to try to deal with the gaslighting drill, where I couldn't get rest because they kept drilling, using that drill to gaslight me, and I couldn't get good enough. Like the person's face is not even shown. So, I mean, I don't even know who that is doing that. But when they do the drilling, with fixing the place up, it's like, why? If you're legitimately doing a job, you just go ahead and do your job. But why, when I start to put you on film, that's when you hurry up and stop just that instant? That's how I know it's part of the gang stalking. Even though they are remodeling and fixing this place up, but they have to make it revolve around me and gang stalk me and stuff like that. I mean, no, I am not grateful for being forced to wear a mask. And then, you know, dealing with such oppression and abuse, for such a small amount of money and everything. But I got no choice but to try to stick with it and try to stay as long as possible, hoping and praying for something better, like a better opportunity. Because I heard that people say that, jobs like summer jobs or seasonal jobs or some of these little entertainment jobs or jobs at the movie theater or something like that, or whatever entertainment job or fast food minimum wage jobs. I heard that they're just were originally for teenagers and not for adults, and that those kinds of jobs were supposed to be um a temporary situation for teenagers until they got something better. But I heard that just like people say adults aren't meant to live on welfare all their life, people aren't meant to work for minimum wage all their life either, or be on food stamps or whatever all their life either. But I just wish that I could have had my own personal business or my own way of making money, and rather than having to be another person's slave or working underneath other people. I wish I had more abilities and skills rather than being blocked and suppressed, from what my potential really is and stuff like that. Because so many people tell me that I'm smarter and brighter than I give myself credit for, you know. But I know I'm not going to sell out or anything like that, you know. But that's what they want to try to make me do. But y'all, it's funny how the rich always tell the poor, beggars can't be choosers or be grateful and stuff like that. But if you didn't have your Volvo and your mansion, you'll be howling and complaining too. So, I mean, it's like you sitting there eating lobster and steak and shrimp linguine or something like that, while you kick us down and tell us to be grateful for a 10-year-old can of you know, spam or treat or Vienna sausages or something like that, or expired moldy bread. Y'all tell us to be grateful and then throw religion in it and stuff like that. I don't know. It's like I just wish I had my own thing, like me making my own money off of my books, or if I got more sales off of my books and stuff, and not have to panhandle or beg or ask anybody for money or work my ass off for such a low wage and then be exhausted and tired. And then the food at that job will, increase inflammation and make it harder to work and harder to sleep and stuff. So I need to be able to eat healthier so that I can be more able bodied and stand on my feet longer, and so that I can sleep better and stuff. But I'm gonna try to stick out with the job as long as I can, you know, even though I hate it, but I'm still gonna try to stick it out for as long as I can. You know, I'm just feeling so depressed about a lot of different things, But I do need to fight to be, more grateful and more thankful. But I just hate the idea of being forced against my will. And I'm saying for other targets too, that we're forced against our will to live in, unfair, our entire lives being unfair, and then you see how the wicked who or commit heinous crimes, they get rewarded for it and get to live a delicious life criminally, illegally, and undeservingly, you know. So, I'm just feeling beat down and feeling so worthless and trying to fight to stay up, So I'm gonna see y'all later. Y'all might not like this video, but I'm just expressing my doggone emotions and my feelings right now. What the hell?